Good afternoon to you all. I am Dr. Dhondiba Vishwanath, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government First Grade College, Kerala from Bangalore. Today I am going to discuss about fourth session of Chemistry 8, Biochemistry. Belongs to that is the carbohydrates of 6th semester BSc. In this session, I am to discuss about uh, continuation of that is the first session, third session of this session, sugar acids. Then open or ring structure of sugar and biological importance of D-gluconic acid, D-glucuronic acid, and D-glucaric acid. These are the you have to study in this open or ring structure and their biological importance. Then further the sugar phosphate, how the structure and biological importance of that is a glucose 6 phosphate and fructose 6 phosphate we have to discuss one by one in this session. Now sugar acid derivatives. You have already learnt in last session amino derivative of sugar. Now here sugar derivative, amino derivative of sugar you have already known. Now here sugar acid derivative of sugar you have to study in this session. Now what is meant by acid derivatives of sugar or sugar acid derivatives? It is also called as a sugar acid derivative or acid derivative of sugar. Simple. Now here those derivative of sugars in which are those derivative of sugars are monosaccharides in which a carbonyl group, usually here aldehydic group or that is a ketonic group, but here the aldehydic group or primary alcoholic group or both aldehydic group and primary alcoholic group are undergo a oxidation to form acids called that is a sugar acids or acid derivatives of monosaccharides. Okay, therefore here simple that is definition is there. What is mean by acid derivatives of sugars or sugar acid derivatives means those derivatives of sugars in which are those derivatives of monosaccharides in which a carbonyl group, usually here aldehyde group, and primary alcoholic group, along with there is a secondary alcoholic group also there. Here primary alcoholic group is very important. Therefore aldehyde group and there is a primary alcoholic groups or both either may be replaced aldehyde group or may be replaced by primary alcoholic group or both, that is aldehyde group as well as primary alcoholic groups are replaced or undergo a oxidation to form that is a acids called that is a acid derivatives of monosaccharides or sugar acid derivatives. There are three types of the sugars acids are there. For according to your syllabus, there are three types of sugar acid derivatives. Okay, first one is say that is a D-gluconic acid or it is also called as a aldonic acid. Because of here aldehyde carbonyl group is specifically it is taken as a aldehydic means glucose is there, no? Always glucose contain that is the aldehyde group and fructose contain ketonic group. Therefore, this is the difference between aldehyde and ketones. Okay, that is a aldehydes and ketones, or it is also say that is a glucose and fructose. Glucose contain aldehyde group, whereas fructose contain that is a ketonic group. That is a aldehyde. Aldehydes are that is a glucose are nothing but that is a um, aldoses, aldoses, and here fructose are nothing but ketones. This is the simple there. Therefore, here the D-gluconic acid that is also called as a aldonic acid. Those derivatives of D-glucose, those derivatives of D-glucose are sugars in which a aldehyde group is undergoing oxidation. here gluconic acid, in which what happen? Only aldehyde group is undergo a oxidation by using a bromine water. Bromine water in acidic medium, that is pH is nothing but around 5. That is weak acidic in nature. Okay, weak acidic in nature means this is the pH value around, that is a 5 to form that is a acids called that is a D-gluconic acid, or it is also called as a aldonic acid. Aldonic acid or D-gluconic acid is the same. Therefore, simple definition will be there. Now here, how you write, that is a, it is a open chain structure of that is a D-glucose. Here, this is the aldehyde group. This is the carbon, this is the H, OH, and this is the OH, this is the here. This is the structure you must be know about. You have already known in the organic chemistry in paper 5. There is a carbohydrate chapter which was there, and therefore that you have studied. Here the glucose undergo a bromination in presence of water, bromine water, at pH value should be around 5. Therefore, it is a weak acidic medium. You say there is a acidic medium in which here this OH group is converted into, there is a this cyclic ketone. There is a lactone. Lactone ring will be formed. Lactone. It is ketone adjacent to this is the lactone. Therefore, D delta gluconolactone will be formed. And this is on hydrolysis to form, there is a this is hydrolysis, this became a acid group. Therefore, aldehyde group is converted into acid group during the process of that is a conversion of D-glucose to D-gluconic acid by using a bromine in water at acidic medium followed by hydrolysis. And this is called as a, that is a conversion of, that is a derivative of, that is a acid derivative of glucose. Acid derivative of glucose. Now coming to that is open chain structure of D-gluconic acid. Open chain structure same here there. D-gluconic acid. This is the open chain structure. This is the skeleton will be there here. This is the COH. This is the OH. One is, this is the OH. This is the S. And this is remaining. This is the same here. Therefore, this is only this structure is differ only. There is a COH group and here aldehyde group. Suppose you very well known are able to write that is a D-glucose structure, then D-gluconic acid you have to easy to write by replacing that is a CHO group by COH group. That's all. Just for that writing you have to remember this structure only, and from that structure that you have to be able to easy to write this structure, that is a D-gluconic acid. This is the open chain structure. Now coming to that is a open chain structure. Now coming to that is the biological importance. Biological importance of D-gluconic acid or aldonic acid. Now it is readily formed salt with calcium. Usually the D-gluconic acid, it is readily formed with salt using a calcium. This is the acid when treated with, there is a base in presence of, there is a metallic base, that is calcium, which is salt will be formed and it is soluble in water. And this is the calcium salt of this, it is a very important for normal growth of that is a organism. Second one is, it is maintain the calcium level in the blood of organism. Now usually calcium is, it is a very micro quantity. It is a minor quantity. It is required to healthy normal growth of that organism. Therefore, it should be maintained. This gluconic acid is maintain the calcium level in the blood. These are the two biological importance of gluconic acid. Next, D-glucuronic acid. D-glucuronic acid, that is a alduronic acid. Now here glucuronic acid is also called as a alduronic acid. Those derivatives of D-glucose are sugar or monosaccharides in which a primary alcoholic group It is very, very important. There, the only aldehyde group is replaced, but in this glucuronic acid, what is the difference between glucuronic acid and aldonic acid? It is only the OH group, CHO, that is aldehyde group is replaced by, that is the COH group. But here, the primary OH group, that is the primary, only one primary group will be present in the glucose at the end of the that structure or beginning of the structure. Therefore, there is a primary alcoholic group is present, that will be undergo oxidation using enzyme catalyst. Enzyme as a biological catalyst is help the conversion of alcoholic group into aldehyde group. Alcoholic group into a acid group, and that in the form of, that is a enzyme catalyst called, that is a alduronic acid or D-glucuronic acid. Actually, D-glucuronic acid will be there. It should be a D-glucuronic but not alduronic acid. Okay. Now coming to, that is the open chain structure of, that is a glucuronic acid. COH group, here this is the glucose. Now this is the primary alcoholic group in the D-glucose, and these are all are there is a 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the 4 groups are nothing but there is a secondary alcoholic groups. One is primary alcoholic group. Here primary alcoholic group is undergoing oxidation to convert, that is a primary alcohol to acid group. Therefore, it is called as a glucuronic acid by using an enzyme. Enzyme, it is present in the organism itself, and they can be converted into a acid, that is a glucuronic acid. Now open chain structure and ring structure, both we have to write here. Open structure here simple. This should be a glucose. No, glucose you have to keep in mind. There is structure, just glucose. Then COH, the primary group is replaced by the COH group. It became a glucuronic acid. Then coming to the Haworth structure of that glucuronic acid. This is the OH group here come. Then this is the OH. This is the same. Here COH group. That is a this is the called as a glucose. No, glucose same, but glucose in which the CH2OH group will be there in the Haworth structure of glucose, D-glucose. Then here you have to write simply the CH2OH group is replaced by COH group. Then it is by it gave, that is a D-glucuronic acid. D-glucuronic acid. Now coming to, that is a biological importance of D-glucuronic acid. Now it is essential component of structural polysaccharides. It is a essential component of. It is a major component of, that is a polysaccharide such as hyaluronic acid. It is present in the connective tissue. Connective tissue means the joints. The two tissues are joined together, and it may be bending, or that is it will be takes place. If it is a liquid, will be hyaluronic acid will be there. Then it is a bending and stretching will be takes place. If the hyaluronic acid is became say lesser quantity, then it cannot be stretched properly. It cannot be bent, or it cannot be folded, and that is called as a, this will be give, that is a another structure. Okay, again it is present in chondroitin. It is present in the cartilage. Cartilage usually present in the just wings. No, the wings, that is soft tissues present in the wings, and that will be present in the hyaluronic acid. Second one is, it is also a component of heparin. Heparin, a polysaccharide present in the blood vessels. It prevents the coagulation of blood. Heparin, it is a component of this is the component of heparin, and it is a polysaccharide present in the blood vessels. It prevents the coagulation or anticoagulating agent. Okay. Next, third importance is, it is helps to detoxification of drugs in the system. Detoxification, when the drugs will be present, no, when that can be removed. It is excess drugs, or it is not acting that can be suppose present, that can be removed from the body in the form of detoxification, or a toxic materials can be removed by using a glucuronic acid in the form of, that is a detoxification of the drugs in the system. And fourth one is, it is a component of pectin. Pectin, it is present in the again that is tissues, and that is the component of pectin. Amylose and pectin, no, there is a polysaccharides, it is present. These are the biological importance of, that is a D-glucuronic acid or alduronic acid. Now coming to, that is the third one is glucaric acid. Glucaric acid. What is this glucaric acid? This is the third class of, that is a acid derivative of sugars. Now here simple, you keep in mind. First one is only aldehyde group is replaced by COH group, that is called as a gluconic acid. And second one is only CH2OH group, means alcoholic group is replaced by, that is a COH group, that is called as a alduronic acid. Now coming to, that is glucaric acid, in which the derivative of D-glucose or sugar or monosaccharides, whatever may be, in which both primary and alcoholic group, both primary alcoholic group and aldehyde group, both primary and aldehyde groups are undergo oxidation using a strong oxidizing agent like a concentrated HNO3, concentrated nitric acid, to form dicarboxylic acid, called, that is a D-glucaric acid, or it is called as a aldaric acid, aldaric acid or D-glucaric acid. The concentrated HNO3 is used for, that is a strong oxidizing agent, means there is no protection. Both groups are there. First one in aldonic acid, in which the alcoholic group is protected by using a bromine. Bromine is the, there is a mild oxidizing agent, therefore it only aldehyde group is converted. And next later on, there is an enzyme will be there. It is enzyme, it is again mild oxidizing agent. It convert only, that is the alcoholic group, and with the protecting, that is the aldehyde group, to convert into acid group. Therefore these two types. Now third one is, it required, that is both, means it required a strong oxidizing agent like nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, to convert both aldehyde group as well as primary alcoholic group into a carboxylic group, and hence it is called as a D-glucaric acid or aldaric acid. Now simple, for this reaction you have to write simple. First one is the D-glucose. You must be know, easy to able to write. Whenever you ask, you have to be able to write, that is sketch the structure of D-glucose and simply undergo a oxidation using concentrated nitric acid. It will be a form, that is the COH group, and this is the COH group, and both, that is the primary as well as aldehyde group, are converted into carboxylic acid group, hence it is became a aldaric acid or D-glucaric acid. Now coming to, that is the open chain structure of D-glucaric or aldaric acid. Now simple, here your D-glucose there, no. D-glucose means CHO, and this is the CH2OH. Both group you have to replace, that is a COOH, and remaining part will be remain same. It is not necessary to practice. You keep in mind to write the structure of D-glucose. Then you have to keep in mind in glucaric acid, both, that is a top COH group and bottom COH group, in place of aldehyde group, and that is a CH2OH group in glucaric acid. Whereas glucuronic acid, only, that is the bottom, that is CH2OH group replaced by OH group, and remaining same aldehyde group, and that is a acidic group, then that is called as a glucuronic acid. And only, that is a top, that is aldehyde group replaced the COH group, then it is called as a gluconic acid. And these are the few tricks I have given to write, that is structure of, that is a various derivative acid derivatives of that compound. Now coming to there is a biological importance of aldaric acid. It is used as a identification of sugars. That is the biological name. Aldaric acid is used as a identification of sugars. Now here it is used usually what type of the sugar present it is there that can be identified by using a aldaric acid. Next coming to that is the third derivative of, you already know amino derivative, second acid derivative, and third type of the derivative of monosaccharides will be nothing but sugar phosphate derivative of monosaccharide. Sugar phosphate derivative of monosaccharide, or that is a sugar derivative, or that is phosphate derivative of sugar. Phosphate derivative of sugar, it is also called as a phosphate derivative of monosaccharides. Now here what happened here, sugar phosphate are phosphate derivative of monosaccharide. Those derivatives of sugars, I am writing that is I am given that is the definition is same. That is a 90% definition for from first derivative to amino derivative to acid derivative or phosphate derivative, all are same. Only changing just that is a 10% different. What it change you have to keep in mind, and you have to prepare one for examination or any for knowledge purpose. Whenever anybody asks you, you have to easy to write with comparing. Just thinking, you have to give the answer them. Okay. Therefore, those derivative of sugars in which a hydroxyl OH group at position C1 is very important, or C6 position, C1 position or C6 position, or carbon 1 at carbon 6 is replaced by phosphate group, phosphate HPO4. There is a phosphate group, there is a PO4 group. Actually PO4 minus 3 should be there. Phosphoric acid is nothing but a phosphoric acid derivative. Actually, you know, a phosphoric acid means H3PO4. In undergo dissociation, it gives that is a PO4 minus 3 and 3H plus. Okay, this is the, I am not written just here charge. Therefore, phosphate group, and to form that is a phosphate ester. Phosphate ester. Ester means it is usually known that is a alcohol group. The esterification or ester is nothing but a compound is formed between the two function group, that is a hydroxy group and acid group. Acid group and hydroxy group, the condensation will be formed or joining both, and with liberation of the water molecule using a particular reagent, that is sulfuric acid, whatever may be, that is called as ester. Ester will be formed. Okay. Therefore, phosphate ester means it is a phosphoric acid. Instead of that is carbonic acid, phosphoric acid is used for that is a esterification. Therefore, it is called as a phosphate ester derivative of sugar or sugar phosphate or phosphate derivative of monosaccharides. This is simple. By definition itself, you have to be able to write. And example for your syllabus, these are the examples are there. The glucose 6 phosphate, fructose 6 phosphate, fructose 1,6 diphosphate. P is not but phosphate here. You don't confuse here. Glucose 6. 6 means at 6 position, 6 carbon position of the glucose. Phosphate group is present. That's all. Now fructose, it is a monosaccharide at 6 position. The phosphate group is present. Therefore, fructose 6 phosphate. That is fructose at 1 and 6 position. At both position of that is 1 at 6 of fructose, the phosphate group are there. Therefore, diphosphate will be there. Therefore, fructose 1,6 diphosphate group will be there. Okay. And then beta D glucose 6 phosphate. Suppose we have taken that is a ribose. Beta D ribose. Then it will be given that is a at 5 position. Ribose, it is coming to there is a again cyclic structure. Then it is 5 position. The phosphate group will be there. And beta D deoxyribo. deoxyribo. That is a deoxyribo 5-phosphate. P means that is a phosphate, that's all. And these are the structures and importance for these monosaccharides, monophosphate. These sugar, that is phosphate, sugar phosphates we have to study. Now here coming to, there is a two structures. How are the structure? First one is how are the structure of glucose 6-phosphate. You may ask in the any examination, write the how are the structure of glucose 6-phosphate means first you have to write there is a glucose. Glucose is nothing but what is that? Here structure saying this H and this is the OH below. Here OH group will be there. This is the structure. This is the simply one of the we are holding here. This is the OH group will be there. And this is the 6-phosphate means actually this is no what happened here 6-phosphate. This is the actually what happened 6-phosphate. This is the 1-phosphate. This actually this is the 1-phosphate. Sorry, the how are the structure of glucose 1-phosphate, but not 6-phosphate. It should be a 1-phosphate. Okay, 1-phosphate in which what happened here 1. This is the glucose and numbering should be takes place from 1 here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Therefore, at 1 phosphoric acid suppose condense here, it form there is a H2O remove and OH group here, OH group, and this is the takes place and H will be there here. H will be again this will be a polarizer and it undergo a dissociation. It produces O minus and that is a phosphate, and therefore this is called as alpha D glucose 1-phosphate. The structure, but it is reading here it should be a 1, not this is the 6. Therefore, how structure of glucose 1-phosphate. Then come to that is the how structure of fructose 6-phosphate. 6-phosphate. Fructose is nothing but this structure. This is suppose we are OH group, you have to write here OH group. This is the OH group of both are of there is a at one position and there is a here this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now no here once again this is the 1, this is the 1, the beginnings from that is a this group 1, this is the 2, then 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 and this is the 6, 5, 6. This is the 6. This is the OH group. CH2 OH group will be there, and this is the CH2 OH group will be there. This is the Haworth structure of there is a beta D fructose. Now here only 6 at 6 position the CH2 OH group. This is the primary alcoholic group will be there. That will be replaced by that is a phosphate group without affecting on that is a primary alcoholic group at position 1, and this is called as a Haworth structure of fructose 6-phosphate. And biological importance of this I will be explain in next session. Therefore, so far I have studied, I have discussed in this sessions are the sugar acid derivatives. Sugar acids means acid derivatives of sugars, and open or ring structure, open and ring structure of some compounds, and biological importance, open and ring structure of and biological importance of D-gluconic acid, D-glucuronic acid, and D-glucaric acid. Then another that is a derivative, that is a phosphate derivative of sugar. I have already explained. In which just I have explained that is a Haworth structure and biological importance of glucose 6-phosphate, glucose 6-phosphate and fructose 6-phosphate, 6-phosphate in this session. I hope you have already understood everything. If you have any doubt, you comment in the comment box. Thank you.